The scarecrows aren't scarecrows. I learned that the hard way. I grew up in a small rural town, the kind of place where people don't lock their doors and everyone knows each other's business. Nothing ever really happens here, but there's one thing we all agree on. You don't go near the old Miller cornfield at night. The Millers abandoned their farm years ago, but the cornfield? It never died. No one tends to it, no one plants new crops, yet somehow the stalks keep growing, tall, dense, and unnaturally still. Even when the wind howls through town, the corn stalks never move. I never thought much of the stories. Just small-town superstition, right? That's what I told myself. Then, last week, I was driving home late from a friend's place, taking the old back roads. I had my windows down, enjoying the cool night air, when my headlights caught something moving between the rows. At first, I thought it was just a deer or a coyote, but then it stood up. It was tall. Too tall. Its limbs were long and twisted, its movements jerky like a puppet with broken strings. At first, I thought it was a scarecrow, until it turned its head. No eyes, no nose, just a wide, gaping mouth. I froze. I don't know if it saw me, but I know it knew I was there. It tilted its head slightly, almost as if it was listening. Then, in one unnatural movement, it crawled forward, not like a person, but like something mimicking human motion. Too fast, too wrong. My breath caught in my throat as I reached for the gear shift. The thing stopped, still watching me. Then, from somewhere deep in the cornfield, I heard a sound. More footsteps, not just one, many. The stalks parted slightly, and I realized there was more than one. That was enough for me. I threw the car into reverse, tires screeching as I sped backward down the dirt road. My headlights flickered against the stalks, and for a brief second I saw them. At least 4 figures standing at the edge of the field, just watching. The next morning, I told my dad what I saw. He went quiet for a long time before finally saying, "That's why we don't go near the Miller place at night." I asked him if he'd seen them before. He just nodded. "And if you're smart, son, you'll pretend you never did."